I did find the winner of the underpants at last, so let's get off on our next leg of this deliveries trip. Flaps and... oh, in case you were wondering about those little blue bits by my toes, I've got a big one in the back as well. This is an X-Plane 11 aircraft I copied over, and it flies very nicely, most things look okay. But there are those few issues with the textures. I don't know what I'm doing to be able to fix that. And it's only those few little areas which you can't see most of the time anyway, so I can live with that. But yeah, that's what it is, just in case you had noticed those blue bits before. Yeah, let's get going, shall we? Let's see where we're going. And the express deliveries notes say... that's a surprise, as the next winner actually trained quite a few of our pilots. He's the owner of the best flying school in the whole of South Fiordland. No, okay, it's the only flying school in the whole of South Fiordland, but as there isn't another one, then that makes it the best, doesn't it? So go to the flying school and drop off your next winner's package to the owner, Steve. Yeah, so no pressure about making a good landing there then, if we'll be being observed by an actual flying instructor. Not that it's the only thing to worry about, as we will be heading closer to New Zealand again. Still well within South Fiordland airspace, and I do have my cheese sandwich, so I know we'll be okay, but there is still that slight worry in the back of your mind that, yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine. Yeah, just taking a minor detour, we can have a fly past of the very first airfield we landed at back in episode number 1. Haven't got time to call in for one of Greta's freshly squeezed delights, but never mind. Maybe she does a delivery service and we can get one sent out to us somewhere. Have I just given myself an idea for the next South Fiordland? Greta's fruit juice empire has expanded and... yeah, I'll shut up about that now. There are a few interesting ideas starting to run around in that corner of my brain where the weird stuff comes from. So just in case they take root and start growing, I'll shut up and avoid any potential spoilers. But, yes, hello Greta. Might not be the last we'll ever see of you. Anyway, yeah, it's not a massive distance to get to the flying school from here. And when we do, it's a runway with a small change of elevation about halfway down, which creates a little bit of a ramp between the higher bit and the lower bit. It's not very much, and just taxiing around you probably wouldn't even notice it was there. Then if we have a straight in approach from our direction at the moment, which takes us over the flying school buildings, you'll be going from the high end to the low end, so you kind of fall down that bit of slope, and again you hardly notice that it's there. However, coming in from the far end, it may be quite a small bump to look at, but you'll certainly know it's there if you run your front wheel into it at any kind of speed. And additionally there are mountains at the far end as well, so you need quite a sharp turn to line up with the runway. So all things considered, yes, you can land at both ends, but one way is definitely a lot easier than the other. But you know what? I feel like a bit of fun today, so let's take on the challenge and go for the harder one. It's been a few videos since I completely destroyed a plane, but I'm confident I can keep that run going. Yeah, with all the challenges, it might not be the prettiest landing I'll ever make, but I'm not going to be too concerned with that. You know, survival. Yeah, actually landing on the runway and surviving the experience. Yeah, that will do for this one. When I was making all the airstrips for this express deliveries route, I did want a few more interesting landings, and yeah, there are some at a few of the locations. That's it down there. I'm just trying to remember if I cut down any trees at this far end to be able to get down closer to the threshold. I really can't remember. I'm hoping that I did, but I don't know. And it probably would have changed anyway as the placement of trees since I put the new Explain 12 forests in there. That's all changed a bit as well, so who knows. Try not to run into the hill. And sharp turn. Try and line up. Plenty of rudder and all your controls really. Come on round. That's not too bad at all actually. Yes, there are trees in the way, so clear those, get down, get on the brakes. Keep the wheel in the air. That was our ramp. I think we got airborne again, didn't we? But, oh no, hold on, get back. We've landed. Okay, missed all the trees at that end. Very heavy landing. Here's the ramp. That kicked us a few feet back into the air. No idea what happened at that point, but yeah, just about rescued it. Yeah, I'm alright with that. Yeah, we landed mostly on the runway and we survived. Right, where's that guy Steve? Well, I've got some underpants for him.